Hey bros, it's me Len here again on Thursday. This week's topic is troubles to deal with when you're trans. Um, Usually what I like to do is watch the other videos, and then say stuff that others didn't say. But this week I was sick and I was in a field trip, so I didn't have much time, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating what everyone else said. The first thing I think it's really that you really need to talk about is dysphoria. Most trans people that I know have it, experience it. I have it quite often. Dysphoria is when you feel that you really feel like you're down because of what your body is, and that your gender is not does not match your sex or the way you were born. It's quite a problem. I haven't found a good way to deal with it yet. When I will, I'll be sure to let you know. There's a lot of tips on the internet, like doing stuff you love, talking to people who love you like you are, and that accept you. There are good advices, but I haven't found something that helps for the long term yet. When I will, I'll tell you. Another thing is people that don't accept you for what you are. This is a real problem. I've dealt with a lot of hatred because of who I am. From my family, from some old friends. No, they're not my friends anymore. You should really check the ground before you come out to someone, just to know if they're open. But some people might be misleading and let you feel like you can tell them, and then when you tell them, they're not what you thought they would react. And there's the opposite. A friend of mine, someone from school, I thought he'd be really not accepting and that he'll laugh at me or something, but I really wanted to tell him because we got really close. And after I told him, he's the most supportive friend I have. He really tries to speak with the right gender. He's one of my biggest supporters. I really care for him, and I promise I'll give him a shout out. So, shout out. You know who you are. Another problem is with relationships. Some trans people don't know who to date. I'm talking now about FTMs, but it's for MTF as well. Only date people that know who you are. Even if when you start dating them, you don't know exactly what you are. But if you know you are a trans man, FTM, you call yourself man, you shouldn't date a lesbian because you're not a woman. You are a man. unless she accepts you and she tells you that you're her only man and only because she loves you she'll date with you. But if she tells you that because you have a female's body it doesn't really mean you're a man, and she can still call herself a lesbian, I say you should get out quick, because it's not going to end well. I also think that if you start a relationship and you don't tell your partner that you are trans, it's like deceiving them. And I really believe that if you love them and you want to be in a relationship with them, you should trust them and tell them the first thing before the first date, before everything. You should trust them. Yeah. What else? Troubles can include being stealth, and that people will out you, and not pathing and stuff like this. Stealth basically mean, I learned this word about a week ago. It basically means that you're not telling people that you are trans because you're passing as a boy, as a guy, on a daily basis, and you're not telling everyone that you were born female or male if you're MTF. Yeah. If someone outs you, which happened to me before, I really think that you should not overreact, but don't underreact, because if you underreact, they'll do it again, and the next time might be to a person that you really don't want them to know. So yeah, try to stay in perspective. That's it. I can't think of something that big that I should tell you about. Yeah. So have a great week. I'll see you next Thursday. Sorry about the messy room. I was just cleaning it up. Yeah, good night.